So you're saying after I finish cleaning, you're saying after I finish cleaning, you have reserved at least $50, probably more like $100 minimum, at least for my computer that you're agreeing to fund, provided I do my cleaning. But I don't trust you guys because Dad did that before. You've done it for the last 4 years and taken advantage of the situation to keep exploiting any advantage you have so that you aren't held accountable to the same standards I am. So I have a criminal record now because you won't provide basic assurance of safety and compliance and good faith and trust to restoring my agency instead of trying to take my power of attorney from me so you can do whatever you want with no accountability and no responsibility. So I need $100 in my account in order to prove that you have it available and aren't just going to withhold it and be like,
I'm not giving you $100 in your account.
Well, you need to earmark it because I still don't think that you're going to do that after I do all the work. And that's the point is the work benefits both of us. It's the same house. It's the same area that you don't clean, that you refuse to clean for 4 years to 3 months.
That you wouldn't have had half the stuff in the basement that is now.
You wouldn't have given me any space or any consideration. So your stuff, well, you want it to be packed up and thrown out because you don't value it.
Packed up.
No, it isn't. Use it. No, it's in the way it has been, and I had to make space.
All over the floor, and all over the walkway, and all over the chair, and all over the laundry
I hear
room.
that you're disagreeing with who should clean up the space, but you're withholding doing something about it because you want to have absolute advantage over after the fact. After the fact.
House.
See, because
we're the principal
I live
renters.
here too, and I have rights.
No,
I have rights.
we're
I
the
do.
principal renters
I do
and
have
you're
rights
not.
as an occupant. This is my legal residence. You're holding in escrow as exploiting. You're what? You could evict. You could evict me, not legally.
No, we haven't yet.
No,
yes,
you have done it plenty of times illegally by putting me in jail, forcing me to be homeless, and not doing anything about it. After the fact or beforehand, just like now. You're exploiting the situation to give me a criminal background at my expense instead of you being liable for your criminal behavior recently and right now, threatening to exploit my situation to evict me and make me homeless if you don't get what you want exactly the way you want it. You could. Well, you're mentioning it as an alternative because that's what you're threatening me with. That's how blackmail works.
Take a picture of this ad.
Well, I'd like to have a life and an ability to be an individual and have independence and sovereign agency. I would like to be an individual. You want to spend your time in ignorance, ignoring the fact you're a hoarder and have a mental addiction.
That's better than being stoned
It
all
is
the
not
time
better.
not
I'm not stoned all the time. I'm not stoned all the time.
Yes.
Excuse me, get out of my face.
Yes, leave.
No, you're confusing the terms because you're mentally ill and you refuse to admit you're addicted to hoarding. Look at this, guys. Look, does this look normal? Does this look normal? Does this look like it's a organized? Why is there a sewing machine?
Space.
Excuse me. 6 feet, people.
If it's common
back up.
Space,
Excuse me. Quit violating my boundaries. Quit violating my boundaries. I'm trying to get around you. I have to go around you where I can't even fit through here without distorting or knocking something over because it's all blocked up and you can't make reasonable progress.
You're in my space.
It's my space that I have to, in my personal space here, within my arm's reach.
You don't have personal
I don't
space.
have any allowance for it. Yeah, you're right. This is proof for your attorney. Now, this sewing machine is in the way of the kitchen table. Why? Because where is it? Where's the help?
Right
that
there.
I have to deal with
and
and
right
compromise. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look for that there. You leave that right there on the table that we share an equal space at.
Share.
Yeah, I know you don't share. You don't.
It's my table.
And it's not your heir and your agency. My person is independent. I have rights, and I have the right to privacy and protection from abuse by criminals like you. Don't I?
Right. Gotta deal with criminals like me and Kirk.
I'm leaving the situation because that's not reasonable. And I'm trying to clean down here. And this is what I have to deal with. Like, it's not all just my stuff. This is my stuff to an extent, but it's because that's not my stuff. That's not my stuff. This space has been totally destabilized, and I need to, this is my private bedroom, but you can just see in there kind of for the record. Like, well, her sewing room and everything, so I'm trying to deal with the laundry room over here. It's right here. It's also my kitchenette because she has to have her own kitchen space, my bathroom, and then her sewing room is over here, which you have to go across the floor to, and it's still, you know, pretty bad. But that's her space. This is her space, and to get there, you have to go through common space right here, and all of this needs cleanup. I'm working on it primarily because for the last 4 years that I've moved here, and the 4 years before that, last 8 years, they have a miserable addiction to hoarding and refuse to acknowledge it, and would do anything, even threatening me with eviction or violating my privacy and rights as an individual, in contempt, rather than acknowledge that I have the same rights that they do. And I'm at risk too, even though I'm not a senior. Like, my issues are partly because of having to deal with this insanity. And here's the garage. So, there you go. I'm not stoned. Nothing to do with being stoned in here. It's just being exploited in this situation.